Ooh. I'll let you guys know if there's gonna be any team swaps. I never had to eliminate anyone before or after service on opening night, but I can tell that Nicole gave up even before service started, and Matthew, man, his dish was so bad I couldn't keep him around. I never had to check someone in the middle service in the second service, but there were just way too many flaws, so I was gonna have to boot right out of the competition. Can you run a section if you can't even run a shrimp cocktail station? It's gonna have to let you off the hang. How I had to eliminate you both because you both failed at the same station, and the problem was the same. The fish station. Justin, John the blue. T, John the red. In this service, I can't believe in my eyes. The problem in the dessert station, the shrimp cocktail station, and the floater station. I had to eliminate Heath because of those. G, John the blue, please. Handling you Christine and Heaven because both of your reveries are getting out of hands. And I'm about to get your reveries out of here. And Paula, join the blue team, please. It took this long to have a good service, but had to switch Will and Ralph to the red team and switch, not red, blue, and switch May and Lissa to the blue. Hopefully they both can bounce back because they only got one chance left. And unfortunately, how many times he back up service this time with Zerd, so I can't let that. So he has to make himself out of here. Kevin and Jay, I expect a lot more out of you too. And you both failed me on the meat station. Just a disappointment. Sorry, I say this, Daphne, but snitches doesn't always win. It's kind of like you had to go. This service was even worse than the ones in the early stages this season. Man, oh man. Eliminate two from one team and one from the other. How you mess it up. Maru, join the red team, please. T, I understand that you had to work with people on your station, especially with someone else, but the reason why I had to limit you over someone else is because you backed up service 3 times. I can't have that anymore. This one wasn't bad as in previous, but still I couldn't keep these three had to eliminate due to their stations. Brian, oh Brian. Janae to the red team. Mikey, more like Mikey Likey. I wonder why you had to be eliminated here. Paula, back to the red team. I could tell you both fun hard when you both were for the first ones I swapped teams with. Ace won the first, but you can cook up for it. Benjamin, it's not about experience, it's about backing up the talk, and I can tell honestly, you haven't backed it up. Megan and Zeus, you both know why I send you to a home over Dalmatians. You both know why. Man. Shant, You gave it all you got, but you and I know you don't have what it takes to become an executive chef. Well, back in the red team, please. I could tell you have heart of golden, Stephen. But even sometimes the golden doesn't get the trophy. When you're there to help someone come back from a terrible service, you don't shut down. And what you did was literally a definition of shut down. So it's kind of why I had to take you to a place called Out. Justin back in the red team, but Shakina, I can tell you have a lot of passion. But until people have read your back, you're just gonna go down in flames. I had to eject him middle service because he was having a rough time on the meat station. So bad that I had to eject him, or after he didn't struggle in one service. After finally getting successful service after a while, I decided to eliminate nobody in the first Black Jacket service. So this is pretty much a gift to all the 8 Black Jackets. Maddie's first 7 times she was put up, that was for ridiculous reasons. But this service, it was all because of a fruit. He outdid Maddie's record. You were put up 8 times, some were questionable. But this service, you had a bad, bad night. Previous time you're in a disaster. But this time around, so proud you went through this far and you had so many great performances. But tonight, it was down to dessert and fish. Unfortunately, I believe you, fish, did worser. So, I had to chop the fish in half out of competition. Came far and wide just to get far. One little tree and the plum came down swinging. Eddie, you were definitely the definition also of underdog. You were underestimated by your teammates, by men and women, and trust me, you just need more time in the kitchen. So unfortunately, that's why I had to cut you off. The two unexpected contestants. It was so difficult to decide who would become the executive chef. Had to flip a coin. With the flip a coin, it laid on tails, and unfortunately, by that decision, it was given to Justin. Don't worry, Lisa did as much as he did, but it was down to just a coin, and he won.